There are over 20 bosses in Caelid, but which one of them is the best? In this video, I'll be taking control of every single one and using them to try and beat the game. If I die at any point during this challenge, then the enemy I'm playing as is permanently dead, and this video will not end until I've defeated the Elden Beast or run out of bosses to play as. Enjoy. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for the views on the last video. Seems like you really enjoyed it. So this time we're going to be playing and ranking all of the Caelid bosses, and this run's going to be insane. For this one, the rules are simple. We must get every great rune, we must defeat the Elden Beast, and the last objective I'll reveal if we manage to complete the first two. Now trust me, I know that sounds a little dramatic, but let me tell you why I don't think this is going to be easy. When I planned out this challenge, I had no idea if it was even possible. I knew I had some solid bosses at my disposal, but would they be enough to make it through the game? While I give myself a 50% chance of pulling this off, I think those odds could easily change based on the outcome of two bosses, Rykard and Malekith. These two bosses are huge gatekeepers in this run, especially since we're getting every single great rune. Rykard was designed to be fought by a player, not a boss, and Malekith is, well, Malekith. To maximize our odds of beating these two, we first have to make it to them, and that means relying on the weaker bosses to navigate through the game. No one Caelid boss can do this alone, and all of them will need to work together to pull this off. This, of course, is the goal. There's a very real possibility that we won't survive. Let's see how this turns out. For now, we're on our way to Margit. No idea if we'll be able to beat him. I'm playing as the Frenzied Duelist because I really like this guy. He might be strong enough to deal with Margit, even though he doesn't have any Frenzied stuff. He's literally just a duelist. False advertising. If things get out of hand though, he does have a trick up his sleeve. Hopefully I don't have to use it. By the way, I saw a lot of Monster Hunter fans in the comments of the last video. I actually have 2 extra Monster Hunter wild keys. I'll put the first one on screen, and the second one I'll give out randomly to whoever tells me their favorite Souls-like game and why. Only reason I'm able to do that is because of sponsors like Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree. If you've been enjoying the new wave of Souls-like games lately, you're going to want to pay attention to this one because Mandragora officially dropped on April 17th. It's a dark fantasy action RPG with tight skill-based combat where timing and strategy matter, and every fight pushes you to learn, adapt, and overcome, with a massive variety of weapons, armor, skills, and spells for you to choose from. You'll start off picking from 6 unique classes, but the real fun is mixing and matching abilities across talent trees to make a build that's completely your own. Visually, the game is gorgeous. It's got this hand-painted gothic look that makes every area feel eerie and atmospheric, plus the world is fully interconnected, so you'll be unlocking new abilities and doubling back to find hidden areas and secrets along the way. It's also fully voice acted, has multiple endings, and was written by Brian Mitsuda. Add an original score by Christos Antonio, and yeah, the game is a banger. If that sounds like your thing, check out the link in the description to dive into Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree, and start unraveling the mystery of the Witch Lantern today. Thanks again to Mandragora for sponsoring this video. Alright, here we go. We have a few things going for us in this fight. Margit's super weak to slash damage, so that's definitely going to come in handy here. Oh, and yeah, we hit like a truck. We're surprisingly tanky too. Main thing keeping us healthy is our Caelid scaling, but I need to make sure I don't underestimate this guy. All right, that was way closer than I expected. Last time I stormed the gates and went straight down the middle, but after that, I'm gonna go around. Look at this guy sleeping on the job. These nights were such a headache in my first playthrough. Okay, we're almost to Godric, guys. I'm just kind of running past everybody because I really don't want to die. Earlier I mentioned a trick up our sleeve. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring that out now. This guy can actually buff himself. Beautiful, grace activated. Godric definitely has the advantage in this fight. Virtually infinite poise, so he won't be flinching from any of our attacks, but if we keep the pressure on, then we should be able to get a stance break. The odds are definitely stacked against us. I'm not gonna get too many chances here. All right, phase 2, I need to back up here. Oh wow, that looked like it should have hit me. Normally that move is really easy to dodge. Not when you're like twice the size of a player though. Oh, still alive. No, we had that, but I choked it all away. Introducing the Burial Watchdog. This is the Scepter version, so he does get access to magic. He has one attack that's completely broken though, I'm gonna try to pull it off in phase 2. You know what? I'd feel bad for him if he didn't just try to do the exact same thing to me. And welcome to Liurnia. The plan right now is simple. We're just gonna pick up the Academy key on our way to Hogwarts. Last time we actually died to Smaragd because of how slow we were, but those were Limgrave bosses. We'll see if things are different this time around. Can I actually beat this guy? Oh, not bad. This flame attack is busted. It's got like 80 hitboxes. Revenge has been done. That's for Thomas. I doubt you've seen a statue pick up a key item before. First time for everything. Academy entrance coming up here. We're gonna have to do our best to dodge the enemies in this little camp over here. The Watchdog has a lot of stance, so I should be able to tank their hits and run away. I don't think anyone's ever killed one of these before. We all just run away from it, right? Is it just me? I'm just gonna run for it. Oh my God, I might die here. Nope, still alive. Woo, that was close. Is that it? No. Oh, no. Introducing the Nox Monk. I chose this boss because she's quick and can move through areas really fast. She's small enough to navigate through the academy, and her physical damage is the perfect way to deal with mages. By the way, guys, you may notice that I'm actually fighting some of the enemies in here. That's because I'm trying to get used to her moveset before I fight the next boss. Not really sure if there's block frames on her shield attacks, but they're still really good. Oh! Not even close. Yes. All right, we gotta get out of here. If this were an anime, I'd be coughing up blood right now. Look, I know it looks bad, but this next fight really shouldn't be close at all. The Nox Monk has an amazing weapon art, and I picked her specifically because I think she can handle the Red Wolf. Let's see how this goes. This weapon art is so strong. Look at how much damage that did. I need to make sure we don't get stun locked. He's got infinite poise, but we definitely do not. Go ahead and dodge this. If this hits me, I'm dead. Oh my God, he's one shot. Holy shit, that was so close. I think I have like 100 HP left. Let's heal up at this Grace. That was a good fight, but if we don't survive the next one, then we might be in trouble. Perks of being a player-sized enemy. Ball playthrough coming soon. 10,000 likes and I'll play as a ball in the next video. Should I do the rest of the playthrough like this? Will that hold your attention? Like the video and I'll remove it. Like the video. I feel pretty good about this one. The shield slam should take care of the ankle biters, and we actually get hyper armor, which is huge. Are we gonna get a one cycle? Nope. Beautiful. Phase 1's down. I'm just now realizing this, but we do not have a run animation. This is a brisk jog. Is this gonna kill us? No! That's so close. That's so close. Should be one more. Nice. After this one is my turn. Oh, I missed. Okay, we got to back up. No, not the wombo combo. Happy feet. Say hello to the Cleanrot Knight. This boss is way better at gap closing, and this attack is really good at killing kids in Elden Ring. In Elden Ring, phase 1 down. These knights have a buff that looks very similar to Golden Vow. I'm using it right now. I'm gonna try to get her when she lands. Damn, I just missed it. This knight also has a red buff. You might get to see it if we live long enough. I just need to keep strafing until I get close enough to lunge. Yeah, the key to winning this is gonna be patience. I just gotta wait my turn. There it is. That's the red buff, guys. We do more damage with consecutive attacks. We basically have a built-in winged sword insignia. One more opening should do it. Oh, did you see that? Dude, that was crazy. We ducked right under her spell. That was amazing. And that is done. Renala's down. We're in Caelid right now. Yes, we are back in the motherland. Like 10% of the way through the run, and we've only lost 3 bosses so far. Quick PSA, for the sake of this video, I will be considering Dragon Barrel bosses as part of Caelid. I'm about to do something you probably didn't expect. Remember, we need to get every Great Rune, and that means defeating Radahn too. In theory, this boss should have what it takes to survive since we are from Caelid. There's also something special about the enemies here. I'll show you in the next clip. Okay, I know I'm one of Malenia's knights, but this is ridiculous. The enemies in this place are actually scripted to attack each other, but that means they do less damage to all enemies, including us, so we're actually chilling here. All right, we made it to the Grace. Now we just need to infiltrate Radahn's castle. Another Grace activated. Counterweights. Trebuchets. The second reason why I picked the Cleanrot Knight is the lore significance. Like I said earlier, I'm one of Malenia's knights, so this is basically a lore accurate representation of when she fought Radahn. Well, I think I'm going the right way. Oh, that's a captain. Oh shit, this guy's strong. And he's not flinching. Oh my. Say hello to the Cleanrot Knight, the Sickle variant. I'll admit, that was a little reckless of me, but this version might have a better shot at beating Radahn anyway. You'll see why in the fight. This guy is so hype. All right, here's the plan. Some of you might not know this, but these guys actually have a blocking animation. He also has a Ring of Light spell. If I can spam this and then block him when he gets close, we might have a chance. Let's see how much this does. Oh, that is not doing enough. Radahn is way too beefy. Oh my God, I'm in danger. No way. I blocked it and it still did 400 damage. Yeah, this is chopped. This is one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. My two favorite things, bulls and gravity. This guy is amazing. This huge arena gives me all the space I need to run around. My goal right now is to stance break him. Radahn has like 200 stance though, so it's not gonna be easy. Pretty sure he has the most stance in the entire game. Oh my God, I just broke his stance in like 3 hits. I gotta keep the pressure on. I'm a walking crag blade. All right, he's going into phase 2. I think we're fast enough to avoid the meteor. Oh yeah, it's not even close. This boss is broken. I completely forgot it had a ranged attack too. Let's put this guy out of his misery. Yep, this is definitely an S tier boss. I want to have so much fun with this guy. 3 great runes down, 4 to go, and what better way to celebrate than by laying waste to the lands between. This is so satisfying. This is my favorite thing to do now. Kind of like swaying through New York City in Spider-Man. Fallingstar ASMR. Sorry. Boss is perfect for these long running sections. Don't you worry, Morgott. I'm on my way. Realized I was going the wrong direction. Coming up on the capital soon. Before we enter the gate, there's a huge problem we need to take care of first. I'll see you at the gate. The unstoppable force meets an immovable object. This guy's defenses are solid. They're not tree sentinel solid, but they're definitely up there. I'm not too worried about his physical damage, but we need to avoid the lightning in phase 2 at all costs. I just have to stay aggressive. If I give this guy any time to breathe, he could easily overwhelm us. I'm not a full-grown Fallingstar beast, so I don't have nearly as much health as he does. Oh, he's glowing. I cannot let him get that off. Not like this. Not like this. I want to try something different. I need a player-sized enemy anyway to make it through the capital, so I'm going to give the pumpkin head a try. Every video, this pumpkin fails to deliver, but this time will be different. If I can use the flail to get some bleed buildup and my helmet to block attacks, we might have a chance. Oh, I actually got one. I actually blocked an attack with the helmet. My life is complete. Let me cook. This guy can do it. No more bleed, but his stance damage is crazy. Watch this. See? That was pretty sick. Dude, he's already at half. Oh, that was a clutch interrupt. Damn. We are too squishy. I think I have an idea though. Listen, I know I look like 3 kids in a trench coat, but I promise you I am not. Here's the plan. This Sentinel is actually really weak to strike, and Hugues does strike damage with his club. Basically, my strategy is to just soften him up with magic and then come in with a hammer when I feel like his stance is about to be broken. Yo, that actually does so much damage. I was not expecting it to hit so hard. Oh, we got this one in the bag. Nice. That was actually kind of scary. Okay, now it's time to make our way into the capital. In my opinion, Battlemage Hugues is the most slept on boss in Caelid. He's a wizard, Harry. Not that kind of wizard. You probably didn't even know he existed. But he's about to get us all the way through to the capital without dying. And I really think he has what it takes to be gold free too. Listen to that, guys. Isn't it beautiful? I'm gonna try to lure this guy out. I can't beat him one-on-one since Hugues doesn't have the poise to take a hammer swing. See? Yeah, we get knocked over easily. Okay, we made it through. There's the Grace. I feel like Neo in the Matrix, dodging these in slow motion. No you don't. I put the battle in Battlemage. We're in the final stretch here. While I was walking, I did some thinking, and I finally come up with a plan for Rykard. I'll explain after Morgott. I'm feeling good about this one though. As long as we don't fall off the branches, then we should be fine. Why am I not gonna be surprised if that happens? You know what? I'm gonna play it safe and kill these guys first. Ooh, this is kind of dangerous. Luckily, they don't flinch us. All right, that's the last one. Let's take on Goldfree. The strategy for Goldfree is really simple. Don't get hit. All jokes aside, same game plan, gonna weaken him with magic and then go in with a hammer. The problem is that Goldfree's AI hates projectiles. I do not stand a chance with this man up close. This absolute demon. Yeah, he's not gonna let me run. Hugues, this might be the end. This might seem like an overcorrection, but hear me out. This is one of the best bosses in Caelid, at least at fighting up close. And there are a lot of tough matchups coming up. If I bring this guy out now, then I should be able to get a lot of mileage out of him for the next few bosses. See, I'm playing 4D chess right now. Goldfree's playing checkers. That's crazy. Even with a shield, he still got us pretty low. Honestly, that's a skill issue though. I'm still getting used to this guy's moveset. Morgott should be a lot easier. Look at how aggressively we walk. You can just feel my aura. Lore-wise, we do not appreciate this Black Knife scum in our capital. If I die to Morgott, I will never recover. Lore nerds are eating right now. Feels like I'm taking the capital back from Morgott. This might be the only fight where I don't need a strategy. Honestly, it's a shame. This boss fight... What the hell was that? And Morgott's Great Rune is ours. Right now, I'm headed to the Fire Giant. I think the Crucible Knight has a better shot against him than Rykard. There are a lot of enemies on the way though, and they're pretty much all faster than me. I'm just gonna use my shield to hold them off and basically hope for the best. Uh-oh, we got company. Okay, we definitely don't want to die on the way to the Fire Giant. That would be bad. I don't remember there being so many dogs in this place. I'm gonna have to bring out the flames. Yeah, that is perfect for this situation. I was gonna run, but I might have to fight. They're gonna chase me forever. That's one down. There's two. And that's the third. The Fire Giant usually claims a few souls in these runs, but I really can't afford to lose too many bosses this time around. I need to save most of my bosses for Farum, Azula, and the Erdtree. Ideally, I pull this off with the Crucible Knight. If I don't, I think I'm gonna have to use the nuclear option. The Fire Giant's attacks are too big to block. Ouch. I need to focus on his leg. We are so slow, but I should be able to fly around this. Beautiful. He's going into phase 2. Oh my god, of course. This is the nuclear option. Like I said, I can't afford to lose half of my roster to the Fire Giant, so I'm bringing this guy out early. There's a pretty big downside to this, but we'll worry about that after the fight. The Fire Giant is very weak to rot. Most of the time, one cast is all we need to rot him. Unlike a Gil in my Limgrave video, I'm actually strong enough to fight him up close. Look at that rot stack, 17k. Oh, good game. He didn't even stand a chance. Remember last episode where I said I didn't want to take a dragon into Farum Azula? This is why. What am I looking at right now? What is this? This is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. All right, let's see what we can do. There's no way I'm gonna make it through that door. I'm probably gonna have to fly over this thing. Oh, it's not even loaded yet. Oh my god, how am I still alive? If I can land at the bottom here, I should be... Nope. That's what I thought would happen. Back by popular demand. Chose this guy because he is super quick. The enemies in here are all strong enough to pick us off one by one. Leonine though, Leonine is Jeff Gordon with a sword. Grace activated. All right, the plan for this one is simple. My sword is really long, so I'm hoping I can hit both of them at once. Oh, that's so nice. We can outrun the black flames. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Leonine's speed to try and run circles around the pillars. At some point, we do have to attack though. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna have to be hit and run. Oh, that hurts so much. That was close. Let's get back here. Oh, how am I alive? Speed is so nice, but I can't do anything with it. I'm just gonna have to go for it. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. I do have an idea though. Let me introduce you to the weirdest enemy on my roster. This guy is half of a duo, but honestly, he doesn't even need his companion. This attack has insane mobility. We can dodge and attack at the same time. If I move from this pillar, I am dead. Hopefully the Apostle doesn't attack me. Yeah, this is perfect. They can't hit me with the black flames. I'm just gonna keep my distance. Literally one of those attacks will kill me. No need to get greedy. I could probably attack him here, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, no. Oh, we're cornered. Oh, there it is. It's just the Apostle. There he is. Oh my god, that was so close. Holy. Let's heal up. I mentioned this earlier, but this guy is half of a duo in Dragon Barrow Cave, so we're only at half power right now. He's also one of the squishier bosses on my roster. Ouch. My goal for this guy is to just make it to Malekith in one piece, so I don't have to risk any more bosses. There's a really dangerous section coming up that I need to be careful of. Nice. Grace unlocked. Oh no, this isn't good. I need to get out of here. Oh, come on. You serious? Really? To birds? Still haven't figured out how to get this guy's horse to work, but that's okay. The Knight's Cavalry is the courier, the transporter of this run. He's delivering our hopes and dreams to Malekith. I picked this guy for a very specific reason. You see this? It shreds birds. Apparently the attack that should summon my horse has gravity properties, which birds are really weak to. He also runs fast as hell. Should be another grace coming up soon. There it is. There's no way this guy actually beats Malekith. If this guy takes out Malekith, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, there's no way we're beating Malekith. I'm like on my last leg here. At this point, I had two choices. Lose half of my roster to Malekith or lock in. Yo, that was crazy. I feel like Ciri in Witcher 3. I'm telling you, this little heartless looking guy is a sleeper boss. He's actually insane. He was S tier in Limgrave, and he's S tier in Caelid too. This is so nice. I'm actually spoiled playing as this boss. Even though we can literally dematerialize, I'm still somehow bound by the elevators of this game. All right, here's the plan. I need to make sure he doesn't hit us with the rings. If he does, that's definitely gonna be a one-hit KO. As long as I don't mess up, then I should be able to stun lock him too. I think he's gonna get a heal off here. Damn. Let's go for one more grab. Oh, that was close. He almost got the rings off. Should get a bleed soon though. There it is. Up next is Godfrey. I can't teleport through his earthquake, so I'm probably gonna lose the shade here. Yep, that's it. Get some rest, buddy. You know you made it when your idols become your rivals. And Radahn might be the only boss on our roster who can reliably take on Godfrey. Thanks to Crackblade, one of the most broken Ashes of War in the entire game, we can get some really easy stance breaks. The extra damage is also a welcome addition. This is a slobber knocker. Honestly, I'm just swinging and hoping for the best. And I'm pretty sure he's doing the same. Should be going into phase 2 soon. I think this combo should do it. Nice. All right, the good news here is we can't be grabbed, and he takes way more damage from our Crack Blade. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to fly over this. Oh, that was so sick. This is close. I have to kill him before he goes for the Earthshaker. Yes, there it is. Good game, Godfrey. Let's go take on Radahn. This is an emotional fight. First I kill my idol, and now I gotta kill my own father. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing the Elden Ring attack. No, thank you. We're just gonna fly around that. All right, let's finish this off in style. There it is. I have something for the Elden Beast. The cool thing about Radahn is he has 2 movesets. He's got his swords, but he can also switch to his arrows. Watch this. Oh, he did it on me too. The Elden Beast doesn't get any iframes, so those arrows destroy his stance. Did I just Cragblade my bow? Elden Beast is being annoying. Let's go back in and try to finish this off. Our holy resistance is really nice, so we're not too worried about these attacks. Unless that happens. Radahn is insane. We're doing this with Caelid scaling. I gotta be careful here. I'm one shot. Did I just kill him underwater? I'll take it. Let's go get all the great runes now. We're in the mountaintops now. Before we can access the Halig tree, I need to get the medallion from Nile first. Want to see me go to that castle and back? Want to see me do it again? Okay, the first step is to take out these goons. Get it? First step. Sorry. If you ignore these guys, they will tear you apart. Gang fights are exceptionally bad when you're playing as a boss. On top of that, the enemies in here are really small and the arena sucks. This is Radahn's worst nightmare. Yeah, see, look, I'm already at half HP. I'm gonna go into phase 2. That That feels like cheating. First medallion secured. Second medallion has been acquired. I have a few options here. I could go straight through Volcano Manor, but taking Radahn through there is going to be tough. I'm actually going to wait until I'm playing a smaller boss first. I think that makes more sense. For now, I'm going to go straight to the Erdtree. I think it'd be really cool to see if Radahn can get his revenge against Malenia. Okay, these enemies aren't too scary. I just need to make sure they don't knock me off the branches. Oh, that is diabolical. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button. Am I dead here? Oh, we're good, we're good. Coming up on Loretta, main things we want to look out for as Radahn is her magic. I'm gonna try to keep her broken as long as possible, but there is a small problem. I can't freaking see her. I can't see what she's doing. Radahn's model is too big. My attacks are connecting though. If she tries to run away, I'll just pull her in with the gravity, and if she gets me below half, I'll just meteor. Oh, that's right, the gravity doesn't work on her. That's okay. Let's pull her out of the corner here, going for some more attacks. Oh! Whoa, what happened to my health? I got a meteor. I got a meteor here. No, what? How? What? That was insane. I had to go back and watch that clip because I was so confused. It looks like she used Glint Blade, but because I'm so big, all of the swords hit me at once. My HP got low enough to meteor. It was pretty much too late already. Honestly, I was so worried about Malenia that I kind of underestimated Loretta. Without Radahn though, we're kind of in a tough spot. I mean, there's no guarantee that he would have been able to take out Malenia, but it still sucks to lose an S tier boss so soon. That just goes to show in challenges like this one, the moment you let your guard down, it's pretty much over. Anyway, we're in Volcano Manor now, and we need to avoid the lava, so I took this opportunity to switch to a smaller enemy that can actually fit through here. On my way to the Godskin Noble, I could just run straight there, but I think I want to test out my moveset first. Can you imagine Radahn trying to climb up this thing? This is her weapon art. It's probably her best move, in my opinion. All right, time for the Noble. We need to avoid the fireballs. No iframe, so we can't dodge them on reaction. We just have to hope he doesn't use it. Not gonna lie, I am terrified. Aside from the fireballs, we also need to look out for the rolling attack. That one will straight up kill us instantly. Oh my God. We got some work to do. I'm gonna kite him around these platforms and just kind of chip away at him. This backstep is really good. Oh man, I thought we were gonna be able to dodge that. Okay, yeah, this is like a, oh my God, he almost poked me through the platform. This is like a death by 1,000 paper cuts. Where are you aiming? Oh, that was close. I'm surprised that didn't kill us. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear him start it up. Up next is the Commander. You guys have been asking me to play as this guy for years now. He's a little on the slower side, but he really shines in cramped arenas like this. I actually feel kind of bad for this guy. He has no idea what I'm about to do to him. If I die here, there's no way I'm beating the mid allegations. This is it. This is the, in small arenas like this attack is broken. Look, he's already rotted too. Oh, if he got that ball off, we were done. Let's get out of here. Bro, my hair is completely white, guys. I look like Commander O'Neil playing Commander O'Neil. Maybe I should have picked someone with 2 legs. Oh well, we'll make it work. So here's the deal. There's 3 things Commander O'Neil has which make him the perfect choice for Rykard. 1, he's got passive poise so we don't get flinched by attacks, and that includes the lava. 2, he's got Scarlet Rot so we can chip him down slowly. And finally, he has a huge attack with multiple hitboxes, and you'll see why that's important in a minute. The shame so many of these bosses aren't voiced. What do you guys think O'Neil sounds like? Your time has come, Rykard. You will fall before Malenia's army. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up for no reason at all. This is so nice. Thanks to O'Neil's poise, we can stand in lava and not be flinched. Normally I would summon help for this fight, but that skill is actually map dependent, guys. In case you're wondering why I haven't used any of his summons, the way it works, he summons them from underground, but they need to already be placed on the map beforehand. That wasn't bad enough. His rallying cry only works on his summons, not himself. We do have Rot though. So the plan is to use our Rot Tornado on his giant model and stance break him over and over again. Our scaling is really bad though, and this would take forever if we didn't have Scarlet Rot. He's got like 60,000 HP. All right, he should be going into phase 2 soon. Okay. The Scarlet Rot is carrying us right now. I just need to survive. Oh my God, I forgot about these skulls. This looks so ridiculous. I have no idea how I'm alive right now. I'm looking at OBS and this fight is already over 5 minutes long. He's almost dead. Yes, We finally managed to beat Riker without losing O'Neil, which is huge. Now that Riker's out of the way, the game plan is to avenge Radahn. He was stolen from us last time. We're a lot smaller than Radahn, so Glint Blade won't destroy us. I'm not really expecting O'Neil to win this though, especially if Radahn couldn't do it. The game plan here is to stay as close as possible. We're really slow, so as soon as I let her get away and start shooting us with arrows, it's game over. She is so lucky I can't summon help. Feels like my capabilities are crippled. Oh, phrasing. Oh, we got her right where we want her. This is so perfect. She's cornered. That's not good. Oh, bro, my heart can't take any more of these. These fights have been too close. Not out of the woods yet though. We are a stone's throw away from Malenia, but there's a big problem standing between us. Let me introduce you to the Pond of Rot. Not quite a lake, but close enough. This is not your ordinary pond. And when you're playing as a Tarnished, it really isn't a problem because you can just use Scarlet Bolus if you get rotted, or heal when your HP gets low, or even Bloodhound Step to get through it faster. In case you haven't noticed though, we're pushing 70 years old. We're not Bloodhound Stepping or even running anywhere anytime soon.
I broke my back.
We are immune though. And although it may take a while, O'Neil is the perfect enemy to make this journey. We really don't want to lose him here because his Scarlet Rot immunity is clutch versus Malenia, who ironically isn't immune to Scarlet Rot. Why is O'Neil immune but Malenia isn't? I get that it's tearing her apart, but isn't that how O'Neil lost his leg? Also, am I Radahn's general or Malenia's? Why is Commander O'Neil immune to Scarlet Rot?
in the Aeonia?
Yes, why is he immune if Malenia is weak to it?
He has the needle.
That actually makes sense. You're onto something. As long as we take it slow here, we should be okay. I do also have this attack, which helps me move a little bit faster. This move is so overpowered. It is perfect for clearing out mobs. Damn, I think I threw out my back or something. We need to watch out for that Erdtree avatar in the doorway. Oh no. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot about that ballista, but that's okay. Plan B, O'Neil was really slow, but this guy should be fast enough to do it. I'm actually gonna take the long way around, which is still kind of dangerous because of all the enemies here. We also don't have infinite poise anymore, but that shouldn't really matter because our moveset is so good. Honestly, I would just be happy if we can make it to the Grace. If this boss can get us through that pond in one piece, then I'll be satisfied. I think I know how we're gonna do it too. All right, moment of truth. Coming up on the pond, there's a bug on the left that I really want to avoid. Damn, I hope that doesn't get me killed. This is the strategy, guys. I'm going to keep spamming this and just hope for the best. Can't spam it here, though. About half HP left. I should be able to make it. Yo, hold on. That rot is destroying me. Oh, my God. We're so close. No, no, no. Come on. We're right there. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys remember, but I am 99% sure we died because of that bug. Anyway, that's exactly why I didn't want to lose O'Neil here. He wouldn't have had to worry about that because he's immune to all of this. That's okay though. Now we get to use the second Calvary of the run. This guy's good at anything. It's running. My boots are literally covered in rot. That's a really cool detail. That's absolutely insane. This knight is so fast, we didn't even get rotted once. Now I just need to survive this platforming section. This part's really tricky, and if I die here, I'm gonna have to use another player-sized boss, which I really don't wanna do. I need this guy to make it to Malenia without any trouble. Oh God, this moveset is terrible. Maybe I should stick to running. There it is, the final Grace. Snowball's chance in hell that this knight's gonna beat Malenia, but never say never. Oh, hey. I noticed you haven't subscribed yet. And according to this chart, you're not the only one. So I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe because these videos, time to get serious. This is one of the strongest bosses in Caelid. I need to make sure we get this guy to Moog ASAP because I don't know if the other bosses can do it. Malenia is scary for obvious reasons. She hits hard, she can heal. This bird is pretty insane too though. The only thing holding us back is the fact that we're from Caelid. So our HP is really low. We got a lot of things going for us though. Most of our attacks do frostbite. That's definitely gonna come in handy. Nice little 20% bonus, never hurt nobody. Oh, that ghost flame melts her. Oh, we can easily avoid that. It's so nice to be able to fly. Let's go for the nuke. So the impact of this attack isn't what really hurts. What hurts the most is the ghost flame on the ground. Yeah, she's standing in it. It's just gonna constantly chip away at her HP. That attack looks cool, but it is not doing a lot of damage. And there it is. Your eyes are not lying to you. That scream is stronger than the nuke. Closer than I thought it was gonna be, but is he strong enough to become the Elden Lord? Just kidding, we already did that. We're on our way to the final Great Rune. Look how beautiful our wings look in the snow. Absolutely gorgeous. We're actually headed to Mohg's portal right now. Wait, is this the right way? I think it's this way. If this goes well, then we'll unlock the third and final goal of this run, so stay tuned. As far as Mohg goes, I'm not too worried about him. I mean, he might try to, but if that happens, I'll just call it cops. Mohg's palace can be a pretty scary place though. There are some bloodthirsty Albinarics in there, pun intended. Really tempted to kill these guys, but they seem to be a little preoccupied at the moment. Anyone else feel bad for Mohg? Bro is just trying to run his blood cult in peace and everyone keeps hitting him with these false allegations. Think about Mohg, he hits really hard and he loves to stance break. His moveset also has a lot of overheads in it, which can hit my head for increased damage. Ideally, I'm gonna try to burst him down with the frost and use Ghost Flame to keep him from going into phase 2. If he goes into phase 2, he's gonna have as much mobility as we do, and that is not good. Whoa, he got melted there. Yeah, he got frostbitten, ghost flamed, and then staggered. He just took a ton of damage. That was horrible, poor guy. GG Mohg, that is every single Great Rune. Yes, we finally made it. We are in the DLC. I'm feeling really good right now. We still have like 10 bosses left. And if you haven't figured it out by now, the final goal of the run is to beat Promised Consort Radahn. We can't use Shadow Tree fragments, and the scaling here is really scary, but so are we. If you think about it, it's kind of crazy that we fight this boss so early. Like, what is a Deathrite bird doing in Caelid? Anyway, instead of speedrunning this place, I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time around. Because you guys never get to see the cool bosses like Midra or the Putrescent Knight, and since we have so many bosses left, I'm gonna take on some optional bosses before I challenge Radahn. Alright, we're on our way to Bellerot right now. A lot of enemies in the DLC seem to use holy damage, which is not good for us at all. I don't see this guy dying anytime soon, but you never know. We are a glass cannon. I have to fly up to this rooftop. It's really hard to hit these smaller enemies. This corridor is kind of tight. Might have to nuke him. Yeah, I'm just gonna nuke. Oh my god. To that one subscriber who keeps asking me to play as the Magma Wyrm, you're welcome. The Crystalian Trio. Look, sometimes you just gotta be double cheeked up on a Thursday. I chose this tree because the lion has every element except fire. That means we can get away with what I call Erdtree behavior. The dancing lion is on the bigger side, so the orbs from Golden Land are gonna melt him. Put that together with the rot pools, and this guy doesn't stand a chance. Lost a few more bosses than I was expecting, but honestly, this place is way too dangerous for those Crystalians anyway. About 6 bosses left. If you saw my last video, then you already know how much I love this guy, the Asylum Treeman. That's what I saw one of you guys calling him. Right now, my plan requires me to travel through Castle Insis. This tree is actually really strong. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. But we do have a glaring weakness that Rolana can take full advantage of, so we're gonna have to be careful. Yeah, this boss is definitely in my top 3. Infinite Poise, Scarlet Rot, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. What more could you want? The lion had ice, lightning, and wind, but Rolana has fire. Luckily, it's only in her second phase though. If I can kill her before she transitions, then we can actually do this. Stomp is OP. It spreads code red Mountain Dew everywhere, so you already know this is toxic. Hopefully we can get her to stand in it, because Rolana is actually very weak to Scarlet Rot. It's gonna be close. Let's go. We have a problem, guys. We need to get to the Stone Fissure, but no matter what I do, I can't seem to get around this guy. His aggro radius is actually insane. And trying to dodge his fireballs makes Elden Ring look like a bullet hell, especially as a giant tree. I'll figure something out. It's literally nighttime. This guy's been standing there menacingly all day. Just gonna run through this forest and hope for the best. Wait, that actually worked. Nice. I hate this place. It's so small and cramped. We're headed to the Putrescent Knight right now. The Erdtree Avatar is actually a really good matchup because PK is very weak to Code Red. The Knight is agile though. Kind of worried we might not be fast enough. That should be the last one. Let's go ahead and activate this Grace. Grace has been activated. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill these things. They're melting me! I can't die here. I cannot die here. I just need to make it to the Grace and we should be fine. Grace activated. I really hope I can survive this fall.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Okay, I really wasn't expecting to make it this far, but here we are. PK is really weak to fire. If I can stun lock him, we are seriously running low on enemies, guys. I'm not really expecting too much out of this boss. I picked him because he has Scarlet Rot. This arena is also really big, so I might be able to hit and run. That's a really good stance break. Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, this arena is perfect for this guy. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, he's rotted. That's big. Now we just need to survive. This is gonna be a close one. No! Wait, he's still rotted. Yeah, look, he's taking damage. Oh, we take those. That definitely counts. What's up, guys? It's been a minute. We are in Shadowkeep. Only 4 playable bosses remaining, and I am currently draining the swamp. We're on our way to Mesmer right now. Normally, I would be terrified, but we got a little trick up our sleeve. You'll see what that is when we take on Mesmer. Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey. If I time this right, we can do a lot of damage. Nice. Even though he's resistant to fire, Black Flame does percentage-based damage. If it weren't for that, I don't think this would be possible. This backstep is clutch. Try to stance break him out of this. Nice, we got it. Come on, come on, come on. Almost. Yes, we did it. I am so stoked. Now I can use this guy against the Shadow Tree. My plan is to throw fireballs directly at his flower-shaped face. This is another war of attrition though. Even with the Black Flame, I don't know if we can survive all 3 phases. He might just outlive us. Phase 1 down, we can't riposte. This is gonna suck. Amazing. Fantastic. As it turns out, I had 1 more dragon in the back. Plan B is to burn it all to the ground. I'm literally gonna just keep carpet bombing the arena until he dies. All right, this is the last phase. 1 more flame should do it. What the hell? He survived. There it is. I can't believe I'm fighting Gaius as a dragon right now. The plan is simple. I'm gonna try to stun lock him with the flames. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's right. He's got iframes on the dash. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. I can't even tell what's hitting me. There we go. As long as he's not dashing, we can do this. Never mind. It's time for the hash slinging, the ball flinging, the bell-bearing hunter. This is the strongest bell-bearing hunter in the game, and for some reason, he's in Caelid. This guy's an absolute tank. We actually get block frames on his charge. You know what they say, if you can't beat him, join him. Since long range didn't work against Gaius, I figured I'd try some close range. Well, that, and I only have 2 bosses left. We should be okay though, as long as I avoid getting dead angled. I know this looks kind of repetitive, guys, but I am in survival mode right now. If I do anything other than this attack, then I will definitely die. Oh, there it is. Let's get some damage in. We're so close. Oh my God, beautiful. All right, guys, time for a little change of pace. While I make my way over to the next boss, let's take a look at where we are and how far we still have to go. As of right now, I only have 2 bosses remaining, but we still need to beat the boss I'm headed to, defeat Midra, Romina, Letta, and of course, Promised Consort Radahn. While I have saved the best boss for last, there is no guarantee I'm going to make it through all 5 of those bosses. Need the Bell-Bearing Hunter to put in as much work as possible if we're going to stand a chance, and that means taking out Matir. If we can do that, then I think our final boss should have everything it needs to give Promised Consort Radahn a run for his money. Let's see how this turns out. Matir is the mother of all bosses. My plan for this fight is to keep our shield up as much as possible whenever she's attacking, and then once I finally get my stance break, go all out. I need to make sure I don't get finger crawled though. If she hits me with that attack, then it's pretty much over. Oh, I really wish we could repost as an enemy. That's okay though, we do get a damage boost while the enemy's hunched over like this. Oh, that block saved my life. Just a few more. Oh! Oh my God, we needed that. We needed that so much. Good fight. We are in Abyssal Woods. It's finally time to answer that question on all of your minds right now. No, you cannot hurt these guys while playing as an enemy. Grace activated. Let's play jump rope with this old man's spine. Midra has glass bones and paper skin, so my goal for this fight is to break his stance as much as humanly possible. Being the feeble old man that he is, it should be easy, but this is the end game though. I don't know if our scaling is going to hold up. It's going to stick to the plan. Charge until he breaks and then combo. I need to dodge this or I'm dead. Nice. Okay, I am in phase 2, but I don't think this is possible. Midra's really weird. It's like whenever you stance break him, he just takes more poise damage and then flinches easier. Kind of takes him out of the stance break. Like I'm blocking most of his attacks, but he's just too strong. Yeah, that's it. This fight is definitely a 2v1. The camera is going crazy right now. This is the final ace in our pocket, arguably the strongest boss in Dragon Barrow, which is Caelid for the purposes of this run. This guy has access to 2 movesets. The sword is super versatile, it's fast, and it gets a destined death projectile. The Halberd though hits really hard, and it is super good for farming stance breaks. Midger's too small. He's like blind spotting me. Oh, our mobility is insane. I'm loving the Halberd moveset. Yeah, this Cyclone is completely broken. GG's. This fight could go either way. Because we're a statue, we can't be rotted, but Romina is full of surprises. We're really weak to strike damage, and Romina does a lot of it. That means we cannot afford to get hit by that ball move. Really sorry for the camera right now, guys. I need to dodge this or the run is over. Oh, there's the ball attack. This backstep is giving me life right now. That's a good combo. Yeah, some really good damage here. Back up, back up, back up. And the tornado coming in clutch. Let's go. I'm very worried about Letta and her gank. Like we saw at Medra, this guy has a very hard time hitting smaller targets. Hoping the tornado puts in work here. We also have a 40% holy reduction and we can't bleed, so we do have a chance. This is peak Halberd gaming right now. This camera is killing me. Oh no, I'm being reposted. Is that what this feels like? I don't think Destined Death is working on them. Like, that's not enough damage. Yeah, something's weird. Is that in the lore? V-Limit. The Halberd is my best bet here. I'm just going to keep knocking them over in the final stretch. Just a few more hits. Yes, here we go. As far as bosses go, Prime Consort Radahn is the perfect life form. He's got extremely high damage, amazing mobility, and in my DLC run, he even soloed a Furnace Golem. I'm surprised we got that stance break. It's really hard to break his stance because he literally cheats. Radahn has 120 stance, but he regenerates at the same rate as a boss with 80. To put it simple, Radahn is godlike. That's not good, but lucky for us, we have the only thing capable of killing a god. Our holy resistance is going to be... Oh, we made it into phase 2. This is possible. If we can just do that a few more times. No. Am I dead here? As it turns out, our current roster is not able to beat the DLC. What if I told you there were still a few more bosses at our disposal? These 3 do not have boss health bars, but they do reside in Caelid. Let's find out if any of them are strong enough to beat Radahn. We're really fast. Let's see how much we do. Oh, that damage sucks. My plan is to stagger Radahn with rocks and then close in for some melee combos once he's staggered, but honestly, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull one off. I'm just going to throw projectiles. Because if he gets close, we're done. Oh my god, that hurts. They just bounced right off of him. Oh, I feel like I'm throwing M&Ms at this guy. She doesn't have a boss health bar, but let's be honest, Greyll is definitely a boss. She has 87,000 HP. There's no way Radahn's getting through all of that. I guess in theory he could bleed us, but then he'd have to spam Blood Flame over and over again, and there's no way in hell he's actually going to get that kind of RNG. At least not in this timeline. Maybe in the one where Harambe didn't die. He is extremely hard to hit. Like, I'm trying to stomp him right now, but it either misses or just does 500 damage. There's no way that just did 20k. Am I going to die from this? Oh, thank God. Honestly, the only way we're going to do this is if I carpet bomb him. Also not technically a boss, but everyone considers him one because he's super strong for no reason. I feel like most people haven't really fought him because he's hidden, but those of you who have probably left that arena as a completely different person. My plan is to try and hit Radahn with his signature move, the beams. If I can pull this off, then this is definitely doable. Let's get some distance here. This move has a long startup. Oh man, not gonna lie, I thought that would do way more damage. We do have a flamethrower though. I'm gonna back up and see if I can land it. Oh, that is so much better. We're almost in phase 2. I need to keep my distance. Oh no. That's it. We are not getting back up from this. I guess we have our answer. Caelid's bosses can beat Elden Ring, but they cannot beat the DLC. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far and you liked the video, then do me a favor and like the video because it really helps out the channel.
Bye-bye.